it's Susan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 2015 favorites, and I have a lot of products that I really enjoyed using throughout the year, and I'm super excited to share them with you guys. I'm going to break it down by categories, and I'm going to go through my skincare favorites, hair care, beauty, and then at the end I'm going to go over tools and miscellaneous items. So let's get started. So first off, skincare, and my first skincare favorite is the Purity by Philosophy cleanser, and this is a really simple one-step cleanser, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped and dried out because it's very gentle on the skin, and I think it's pretty suitable for most skin types. I think it's really great if you have dry skin since it does have a milky texture, and so it's really great for the winter time too. I have a travel size of it since I have been doing a little bit of traveling. My next favorite is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus, and this is my everyday moisturizer, and I love using it underneath makeup because it does really well and it sinks into your face really quickly and doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy at all. So I love this moisturizer. It's great for every day, and this is a very basic no-fuss moisturizer, and I love it because it's really great for dehydrated and dry skin. So I love using it all year round because it's not too heavy in the summers. On the drier days, I will use a thicker night cream, or I will use my other favorite, which is the Josie Maran Argan oil, and it comes in this really cute little bottle with a dropper, so it's actually really easy to just add to your moisturizer to make it a little bit more hydrating and nourishing. So I will usually add a drop of this to my foundation in the winter time, so it glides on more easily over dry patches that I have, and it's also really great as a cuticle oil. My all-time favorite skincare product is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. So I think this is an amazing product because you can really use this for anything. It says it's a skin protectant, and you can just use it on any dry patches on your hands. You can use it as a moisturizing cream for your cuticles. You can use it on, dry patches on your face. And what I like to do actually is I use this as a lip balm. So it's a really great multi-use product. And then my last skincare favorite is this hand lotion, and I actually got this as a gift from my friend Kayla. So thanks, Kayla, for giving this to me. I really love it. And it's the Tocca hand cream in Cleopatra, which is a grapefruit and cucumber scent, and I love this scent. It smells delicious. It's a really light, refreshing scent, and the hand cream is really moisturizing. It dries really quickly, and it just really leaves your hands feeling super soft and silky. So it has coconut oil, shea butter, and aloe in it, so it's really great for winter when you need something thicker on your hands but you don't want that greasy residue. And next, moving on to hair. So I have two hair favorites from this year. My first favorite is It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. This is a leave-in conditioner that you just spray on the lower ends of your hair. So after I wash my hair, I'll just spray this in my wet hair from about here on down, and it really just makes your hair much more manageable and gets out all the tangles, so when you go in with a brush it doesn't get snagged and it leaves your hair super soft. So my next hair favorite is the wet brush, and I really like this brush because again, it is super easy to just brush out your hair after you showered. So I use this when my hair is wet, and it gets out all the tangles, especially when I use it in conjunction with the It's a 10 leave-in treatment. And so I spray that first, and then I go through it with this brush and then just let it air dry, and then my hair is just super soft, free of tangles, and so I think this brush is really, really great for that. And now moving on to the beauty products. So I have a lot of favorites for the year, and my first favorite is the Nars Creamy Concealer. So it's the Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I'm in the shade Vanilla in the winter and Custard in the summer when I'm a little bit more tan, and I love this concealer for any blemishes you have because it's super creamy like the name says, and it doesn't kind of cake up and make the blemish more noticeable. So I love putting this on areas where I need a little bit more coverage because, again, even though this is really lightweight and creamy, it still has really great coverage and it does not move around once you put it on your skin. So I really love this concealer. And for eyes, I have two favorites. You can probably already guess them since I've used them in tutorials, but I really love these two products. So the first is my Lorac Pro Palette, and I have to say this is my favorite palette. This has to be my all-time favorite palette because it really is just so versatile. You can use it for an everyday kind of neutral look, or you can definitely make it more dramatic, as I've shown in my tutorials, but some of my favorite shades would have to be the light bronze, the espresso dark brown color, and taupe as a transition shade. And I really also love pewter. And then, so basically all of the shades in here are just absolutely gorgeous, and you have definitely a wide range going from neutral to, you know, you have your deep purple and garnet colors, which I think are really unique and not something you find in other palettes, in other neutral palettes. So you also have a great mix of matte and shimmer shades, so you have one whole row that is matte shades. You definitely can create a lot of different looks using just this palette. So whenever I travel, I just take this palette. My other favorite for eyes is the Nars Via Veneto Longwear eyeliner. Even though this is a little bit pricey, I think it's worth it because this is the only pencil that I found that doesn't smudge on my lids, and you can use this to tightline and use it on your waterline too, and it doesn't transfer and doesn't smudge. Another thing that I love about it is that you don't have to sharpen it, so you can just twist it up and it just comes up on its own. So don't make the mistake of sharpening it and ruining it. And the color is a really deep, rich black as well. For blush, I've really been loving the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, and this one right now is Blissful. So this is what it looks like. It's just a very basic kind of pink shade, and it doesn't have any shimmer, which I like on some days where I really just want to stick to kind of a matte blush and have it look more natural. So I really love this, and it stays really long too. The claim is that it lasts 12 hours, which I've never worn my makeup for 12 hours straight, but I think it does really last long. You know, after a long day, it's still there on your cheek. Another blush that I really like is the NYX blush in Pinched. It's a very pretty peachy coral blush. It has gold shimmer running through it too, so I think it's a really good dupe for Nars' Orgasm blush. It really just brightens up the face and makes you kind of glow. And then for bronzer, I have been pretty much using only my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and you can see, you know, I've hit pan on this because I just use it so much. I find it's kind of the perfect medium brown shade to just really warm up my face. It's a really great matte bronzer shade. I really like using matte bronzers because I find that looks more natural. For my contour powder, I, love Kevyn Aucoin's Sculpting powder. It's in this contour palette that I got, and it's this one right here. And the color is in medium, so I really love this contour powder because it's a cooler contour, so that also makes it look more natural. So if you really want kind of to sculpt your face, then I would use that powder. And then my favorite highlight has been the Benefits What's Up highlight, and I find that this is a really beautiful champagne gold highlight, and I find that creamy highlights tend to look more natural on the skin, so that's why I really like this. It's really cute too. I have it in the smaller packaging. I think I like this better than the larger packaging because I just take this and put it really precisely on my cheekbones, and I find that after I draw where I want it to be and then I just blend it out, it's super easy to use this as a highlight. And for my personal favorite, lips, I have an unhealthy obsession with lip products, and I have way too many, so it was definitely hard to choose my all-time favorites for 2015, but I narrowed it down to a couple. I really love the Urban Decay lipstick, and it's in the color Streak. It's a really beautiful bright pink coral color, so I find that when I put this on, it lasts super long. So it's not the most hydrating lipstick, I would say, but it does last very long, and the color payoff is really great. So I love this Urban Decay lipstick. And then for the days where I want something more hydrating, I will use the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick, and I find this formula is fantastic for a drugstore lipstick because it just really, really moisturizes my lips, and even if I have this on all day, I don't find, you know, my lips flaking, or it doesn't emphasize my dry patches. It doesn't emphasize, you know, any lines, and I just find my lips look really juicy when I wear this. And so as you can see, I've used up a lot of this lipstick, and oh, the color is 705 Let's Get Naked, so I really love this color. For lip balm, I have two lip balms that I want to show you. The first one is actually just the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. It's in a cute little mini tube, so I really love this because I just throw it in my bag, and whenever my lips are feeling a little dry, I'll just put it on. I will show you right now how beautiful it looks over lipsticks. It just adds a really beautiful shine, so I really love this. And it just lasts really long, and I really love the texture of this because it's like a gel consistency. It does have a slight medicinal scent, so if you don't like that, then you might want to try the fragrance-free version, but I love this product, and I can't say enough good things about it, especially with the cold weather and you get chapped lips all the time and then you can't wear lipstick. So I love this because I'll throw it on over a lipstick, or I will put it on before I go to bed, and in the morning I'll wake up and I'll have super soft lips. And then my other favorite is the Dior Lip Glow, and this is in number 1. And I love this, but it is very expensive for a lip balm, so I think, you know, it's a very treat yourself product, so if you are feeling extra splurgy one day, then I recommend picking this up. But the color changes when it reaches your lips, so it goes on as clear, adjusts to the pH of your body, so there's a slight tint to it, and I really like it if I'm going for just, you know, a no makeup, very natural day, and I'll just put this on and have still a little bit of color on my lips. My favorite red lipstick. This is what I wear if I'm going for a more dramatic look usually. This is Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. As you can tell, I've used quite a lot of it, but I love this shade because I think it really is universally flattering for a lot of different skin tones. So it's a more cool toned red, and I find that, you know, it makes your teeth look white. It doesn't make them look yellow like a lot of more warmer reds can do, and it's not too cool toned, so I really love this because it's kind of the perfect red color, and it's very long lasting, but the formula is not drying either. So I find that with a lot of red lipsticks, if you buy a matte lipstick, then they can tend to be really drying, and then you have, you know, kind of the little bunches of red lipstick that's just not cute. But with this pencil and this formula, you don't get that at all, so that's why I love this. Last but not least, I want to show you a couple of tools and miscellaneous items that I have been really loving this year. First would have to be my Can't Live Without eyelash curlers. I really just love these so much. They're the Shu Uemura eyelash curlers. I think these are the best that I've tried, especially for my eye shape. I think they really fit well with my eyes, and they get every single lash, and it really holds a curl, especially if you even warm it up a little bit before you curl your lashes. That way the heat will really lock in the curl. So you have to be careful when doing that. Be careful not to burn yourself if the metal gets too hot. But I really love these eyelash curlers because I find that the cushion is just kind of the right amount of bounciness, and just really helps your eyelashes just curl up and open up your eyes. So love that. And then the other thing that I've really been liking is the Duo Eyelash Glue, but I used to use the ones that come in the tubes, but with those you had to be really careful that you didn't squeeze out too much product. You might have to use, you know, something else to get the product and apply it onto the eyelash, but with this you don't need it. It's a brush-on adhesive. So what I really like about this is, as you can see, it comes in a little brush, so you just dip it in and it applies the perfect amount of product onto the eyelash band, and then you just wait for it to dry, and it lasts really long, and it dries clear so you can't see it at all on your lash line. And then I have my trusty tweezers. These are from Tweezerman. So again, I've tried a lot of different tweezers, drugstore brands, and I find that the Tweezerman tweezers really are the best, and they have a really great pointed tip, and I find that even with the shortest little hairs on my eyebrows, I am able to pluck them out because of these tweezers. They come to a really fine pointed tip. They're really great, and I love this pattern too. It's a Betsy Johnson rose pattern, and I love these tweezers. So those were all my 2015 favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about what products I liked. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, so please subscribe if you like this video and leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next. So really, I hope you guys had an amazing year, and I wish you all the best in 2016. And I hope you guys really take the time to tell your loved ones how much they mean to you, and just really cherish the time you spend with family and friends, because that's what really is the most important thing in life, is the relationships and the people around you. So happy holidays, and hope you guys have a happy new year. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you in my next video.